Human trafficking is something that I'm very passionate about, and spreading awareness is really, really important. Normally I give a huge spiel, but today we have a very special guest, so I will let her do all the talking on human trafficking. I just want to take a few minutes to thank some of our partners. Ontario Crime Stoppers, and we have Sarah Bowers-Peter here representing them today. I'd like to thank Steinman for donating these trailers. Our friends from Connecting GTA. Angela, you rock, man. This is your third one, right? So we're thankful, very, very thankful for all these connections and helping to move this project forward. These are trailers 13 and 14. We have a goal of 50. We still got a lot of work to do. So I'd like to introduce Sarah Bowers-Peters from Ontario Association of Crime Stoppers to come up and say a few words.
My name is Sarah Bowers-Peter, and I am a director of the Ontario Association of Crime Stoppers. I'm delighted to be here today for the launch of trailer 13, one of my favorite numbers, and 14. My relationship with Shelley spans a number of years now, and I'm really proud of the work she and her partners have done to increase awareness around human trafficking.
I normally don't like to speak in front of people because my subject matter is dark and it's very disturbing, and it usually leaves people very upset after they hear what I have to say. So I'll try to be very vague. I won't get into details. But I've been investigating since 2007, as you heard, in the labor market, sexual exploitation. 2018, I started looking into human organ trafficking. People are having their bodies harvested for their organs. That led me into human international torture investigations. It's a really, really disturbing topic when you hear that 6 million children across the globe are being trafficked. Not 6,000, but 6 million children. It's $150 billion, not million, but $1 billion industry. It surpasses the arms trade today and is just underneath the drug trade. And to work on such a heinous crime and to actually find these people that are being trafficked, it takes a large group of people, it takes a community. Having these public-private partnerships such as we have right here is where it starts. I've worked with our banking systems, CIBC, TD Bank, all the big banks, and we worked on a project called Project Protect. And the banks would actually go into their systems and they could identify human traffickers moving a money around in their systems. And that's how we would get information on who our targets would be. I know Toronto Police had great success in this as well. If I could just say one thing, everybody working together is where it starts. And having these trucks cross our country from coast to coast is a great start. And I planted a seed yesterday, and I stated if we could find an airplane and wrap an airplane, what a great moment that would be as well. And that would just also just spiral into more partnerships with different kinds of groups out there. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for asking me to speak. That was very kind of you. Let's get together. Let's work together. Let's get these kids free from slavery. Thank you.
I'm honored because I have such amazing people around us. GTA, Angela, Shelley, and of course my good friend, Lepa. Our journey, our friendship started a few years ago. She relocated from Newmarket to, from Ottawa to Newmarket, and I had the pleasure of assisting in her new home up in Newmarket. And you know, in real estate, when you're meeting people, you just don't know where it's going to take you, and friendships you're going to have. But we actually toured together. We toured the homes together, so I got to know her on a personal level, not in today's society where they actually follow us. So just talking about her journey, it was something that touched me, because here's a woman with her associates, her colleagues, risking her life. We can all have a better life and protect all these people from serious crime that we all know is really trafficking today. So as we go forward, Darshan, I'm going to catch you. See, you got my work. There's a lot of signs out there. There's one's really important. Just watch it. If you see somebody out there who needs help, you should reach out. Thank you.
You know, thank you so much to the Women's Trucking Federation for taking on this initiative. I think it's such a great thing that you guys are doing. You know, I was telling someone earlier that human trafficking is something that I thought, you know, happens in third world countries, happens in the movies. You never think that it happens down your street. And last year I got involved with, you know, the municipal elections. I was meeting Durham Police, Durham Fire, and that's when I realized it was happening like down the street from where I live. So I'm glad to be a part of Connecting GTA and be a part of this project. And going forward, Angela, yeah, my word, every truck that comes out, I'm down to sponsor. And that airplane, 100%, that's me sponsoring it. So thank you guys again.
Thank you, Angela, for inviting me and making me aware. As Darshan said, we all know about human trafficking, but we don't know how severe the issue is. And I got to know a little bit through Angela a few months ago, and I committed to myself to spread the word and make more people aware of this huge issue. And this is close to my heart because by profession I'm an immigration specialist, and I know and understand that in our profession it's not just young people, you know, in our daily lives that we see being a victim to human trafficking, but also in the immigration space we see a lot of people being brought in and abused and made to work in not so great conditions. And I want our profession to know and understand this, and also for me not to be a part of any of this. I have companies calling me and saying, can you please help us to bring some foreign workers over? And I say, sure, that's what I do. Let's see who you need, and let's get all the legal paperwork done, and let's see whether we can bring them over. And the next question to me is, oh, how much will you pay me for this? And I'm like, what? You are calling me to get services from me, and I expect you to pay me for my services, not for me to pay you by charging exorbitant amounts to the immigrant workers that's coming in. And I say, I'm sorry, I cannot help you, and I don't want to be a part of it, and you should not be charging workers to come and work at your organization. You need these workers, then you pay for them. So to me, it's close to my heart as well, and I'm proud and honored and humbled to be here and sponsor the truck so that I can be a part of spreading the word. Thank you so much, Angela, and for everybody that does so much work for this community.
I guess first things first, I think you should give yourself a round of applause for being here today and supporting this great initiative. Thank you everybody for coming out. My organization is Ambu Energy. It's a green initiative putting electric vehicle chargers across the country. When this opportunity came up, it struck us as a dovetail into what we're trying to do. We're trying to make Canada a better place for everyone. One person trafficked is one too many. We need to end this, and we need to end this as soon as possible. And that starts with awareness. We are human beings are not cattle or livestock. We need to respect the integrity of the individual, and we need to protect, especially the vulnerable in the communities, the children. We need to protect children at all costs. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Connecting CGTA, and all of the sponsors. Cheers.
Anya Watmore. I'm a partner here at Steinman Transportation, and I wanted to thank everybody for coming out on this very hot day. At least it's not raining, right? So this is a very serious moment here, and we're just quite happy to be a part of it at Steinman, and we like to be able to give back, and this is just one small way that we can give back to our community and Ontario at whole by having the wraps on our trailers. And it's as everybody else has mentioned, we need to put a stop to it, and it's just horrifying what these children and young men and women go through. So thank you all for being a part of it.